Welcome everyone to Amya channel. Today we are doing relation and function chapter and we are solving some CBSE important questions related to it. So we will start the work. First question for today is, this question came in CBSE 2014 and this question is just similar to what you have done yesterday's class, that is session 9 or 10. I think session 9, maybe. Fine. For getting score in 12th, what you need is you need some smart moves. Okay, like you should know which pattern question is coming. If you are knowing which pattern question is coming, your half of the work will be over. Means your preparation will be in the correct direction. Means this direction, if I will do work, I'll be getting full mark. So that preparation is needed by you. Fine. So what I'm telling you is these questions which I'm giving, and I'm telling that it is CBSE question, must practice these questions nicely. Now today we are doing CBSE question 2004. So actually what they did now, they're asking some questions related to relation and function. But every after 2 years, they are asking some questions of relation, but function related questions are very oftenly asked. Means every year you will be getting one question of function for sure, and that is inverse function, bijective function finding. So that part question we will be doing in much details. Only 3 questions left, which is exactly asked by CBSE very oftenly in relation from relation chapter. Okay, so yesterday we have done 2 questions. One back days we have done 2-3 questions that already came in from relation chapter. Now hardly 2-3 questions left. After that, if that questions you will revise again and again, you will 100% going to score nicely. Okay. So this week you are going to have a test. Once relation chapter will be over, I'm going to take a test. Prepare well for that test. Now question is 2014 question is, let A equal to 1, 2, 3 it will go to 9 and R be the relation on A cross A defined by AB element is related to CD if A plus D is equal to B plus C for all AB, CD belongs to A cross A. Yesterday when we have done this question, they did only slight change. They gave it for N cross N. Now they are giving it for A cross A. And see, they have asked this question and now again you are seeing that same question 2014. So I think they have asked this question 2010. After that they asked this question in 2014. Fine. Now prove that R is an equivalence relation and also define and also obtain the equivalence class of the equivalence class of 2 comma 5. So equivalence class of 2 comma 5 we have to obtain. So also obtain the equivalence class of 2 comma 5. So how to solve this question? See, look here. Yesterday itself I have made a video in that I have told that how to solve this question. A is equal to 1 to 9 elements are present inside. R is the relation on A cross A defined by AB related to CD. If A plus D is equal to B plus C for all AB belongs to CD, and it is exactly A cross A. So now everything is what is given in the previous means last class content. There it was generalized. Here what is given to you, it is set of natural number there. Here it is exactly A which is containing 9 elements. So exactly they have fixed this one. So now what we are going to do, we will start writing. We observe the following properties. Okay, we observe the following properties of relation R. That is what yesterday also I have written. Make a trend of writing. Don't change the content again and again. We observe the following properties of relation R. Okay, now you have to check for reflexivity, you have to check for transitivity, and you have to check for symmetry. So one by one, you are going to check for everything. Fine. So first, but we will say that relation given is, it is given that AB is related to CD if A plus D is equal to B plus C. Okay, for all AB, CD belongs to A cross A. You have to remember this part that A, B, C, D is belonging to A element. So exactly what is here is A comma B, this part will be exactly, wait, A, B, C, D, this will be exactly belonging to A cross A, but A comma B comma C comma D, it will be belonging to it. So exactly what you are dealing with, you are dealing with Cartesian product. Okay, you are dealing with what? You are dealing with Cartesian product. So now here A, B, C, D is belonging to A, and A, B, comma, C, D belongs to A cross A. A, B, comma, C, D belongs to what? A cross A. Now, next part, reflexivity. For reflexivity, what you are going to write? First, we will say that reflexivity, one element will be definitely belonging to A, which will be exactly again and again repeated. Me and myself. You know, me and myself comes under reflexivity. So you are going to write. Maheshwal understood. Harish, what is the question? Understood. Vishika understood better. What is the question? Ritika understood better. What is the question? Quickly say me better if you have understood the question. Quickly understand. Quickly tell me, beta, you have understood the question? Okay, very good. This question, none of you are going to leave. You are going to do this question very nicely because question came in board exam and this will come in board exam. Fine. So you have to practice questions very nicely. Specifically 12th means you have to do all your best performance every day. Now look here, beta. Next, reflexivity. You know, reflexivity, you need one element there that will be me and myself. Means it will be repeated. So what you are going to write? Let A comma B belongs to relation. Beta, because here what is given to you? They told that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just explaining this one. Till 9 it is there. So definitely beta A cross A will be getting ordered pair elements. So these are exactly elements which are nothing but ordered pairs. Okay, and relation has to take these ordered pairs. These ordered pairs are the exactly element for relation. These ordered pair are the element for relation. Remember this. These ordered pair are what? Element for relation. And this only relation will be picking and getting the answer better. So for exactly reflexivity, you have to prove that this is belonging. Last class video, yesterday's video, I have told how it is going to be proved. So you know that content given is A plus D is equal to B plus C. So this part of the content already it is given in the question. So now you have to just represent it nicely. So first what you are going to do is, first you will be writing about, you are taking an element A comma B. That part you have to first say. So that is what I wrote, that okay, let A comma B be any element belonging to R. Then according to the condition, what we have to do? And that according to the condition beta, what we have to do? We have to say that this element is exactly, oh, I wrote R, super, fabulous. This A comma B I'm explaining, I'm saying R. It will exactly be an any arbitrary element or any element of A. Okay, A comma B is exactly any element of A cross A. For all, if you can write also that AB belongs to A. AB are elements which is belonging to A, then its ordered pair will be belonging to A cross A. You must understand this, that A comma B, because again you will get confused that why auntie is writing here A comma B ordered pair as A cross A. Beta, because AB belongs to A, then A comma B ordered pair element will be belonging to A cross A. So this is a very important point. I want my children to understand this one. Okay, now next important point we are going to do is that now we know that AB belongs to A cross A. So since AB is an element of that, so what we can write here is A plus B equal to B plus A. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Is it possible for us to write beta A plus B is equal to B plus A? Is it possible for us to write A plus B is equal to B plus A? If I will say that Vishiga, beta, is this possible? 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2. What Vishiga will say? Auntie, it is absolutely possible because auntie, it is commutativity with respect to addition. If I will say Vishiga, 2 into 3 is equal to 3 into 2, then she will tell, auntie, it is commutativity with respect to multiplication. Okay, and here, see, some people they are writing commutativity with respect to addition on A. On A means particular content, particular content. I hope my children are answering the question. I didn't saw the chat box. So let me see 1 minute chat box that what my children are answering. Sham, understood beta? Sham understood, everyone understood? Okay, very good. So now beta, that is commutativity. Okay, Vishiga told she understood. So this is what beta, if they will give, see look here, I want one request that CBSE will change something. 100% change will be there. They will not ask everything like you just read and there you are going to vomit. That is not CBSE exam. Maybe here they have written A plus D. What you have to do is prepare all level. A plus D is equal to B plus C. Maybe they will give AD is equal to BC. There also beta commutativity will be applied. So if instead of plus they will give multiplication, make sure that it will be equivalence relation. Make sure that it will be equivalence relation. It will be possible. Fine. So here A plus D is equal to B plus C. We are going to use this one for reflexivity. Now, how we are going to use this one for reflexivity? Now, beta, A plus B. So, what I said that, okay, A plus B can be written as B plus A. Why, beta? Because commutativity, by property of commutativity, with respect to addition. Now you want to add it more, want to expand it more, then you add on a. That means what? You are specifically dealing with only A. Okay, yesterday we were dealing with natural number. So when the question which I was solving was natural number. So I thought natural number is normal only. So commutativity with respect to addition only I wrote. So it is totally up to you how you are presenting. Now A is only a set containing 9 elements. So now commutativity property will hold specifically for that. Okay, so you have to, what you are representing, that is very, very important. Okay, so now commutativity with respect to A we have done. So now that means what? Here A plus D. A plus D we are taking A plus D. The last one we are taking. So here A plus B, B plus A. That means A plus B can be written as B plus A beta. So because commutativity with respect to addition. And once this will be coming, that means what we are understanding here is, that means AB belongs to AB is related to AB. For all AB belongs to ordered pair, AB belongs to A cross A. Don't solve these questions in hurry burry, practice this well and then attempt these questions. So we have enough time to practice it nicely. So that's why I'm going very slow. Otherwise, I might have solved it very fast. This part is over. Now, once this part is over, beta, what we are going to write? We are going to specifically write about okay, we are specifically going to write about its reflexivity. So what we will write, thus R is reflexive on A cross A. That's it. I think we are maintaining this statement itself. Now, last class also we wrote. Now here commutativity with respect to addition on A, it is there. If you are not satisfied that auntie commutativity with respect to addition on A means only 9 element is there, but commutativity is proved for all different type of element, then you will be saying auntie commutativity is not proved for integers, because integers when you will add, it will not be giving the reverse, like 3 minus 4, 3 plus minus 4, when you will do, you will be getting minus 1. Okay, so that is what subtraction part will not be. So integer will not be fulfilling all the conditions of commutativity. So when such situations will be coming, then mostly children play safe. And what the children are playing is they are writing for natural number. I wrote it for A. You can go for natural number. That auntie, I want to write for natural number. I want to write the entire content. So you can write for natural number also. That is what, which one you are picking, which one you are writing, it totally your activity beta. So you have to write it nicely. So R is reflexive on A cross A, done. One test, it will be exactly known. So today I'm assigning a very important, because now I'm going to start function, because 2-3 questions are only left in relation, and believe me that questions you will do whatever videos we have made now. If you will see that video, relation is over for you. Till CBSE exam we have to practice, and those questions we will be doing. Now function related questions. Today I'm going to give a live stream for functions. because functions many children are having doubt. So evening I'm going to keep, just better you have to tell me the timing. In group you post. Don't be scared that auntie will be scolding this thing. Auntie is going to support you. If 11 o'clock you will say, auntie do the live stream, I will be 11 online or 11 o'clock I'll be available, and auntie we only 5 will be present. It will be exactly okay for me because I want that only. Okay. So my children should be first understanding. So function part, I want to again start from 11th portion. So to revise that 11th portion, to revise that specific regions, I want a live stream. Okay, so it's totally up to you, beta, which time you are going to give me today. So now going back to symmetric conditions. Function related questions will come. So beta, first again we will say let A comma B and C comma D belongs to A cross A. We have done already this part. Now what you are going to say, since it is belonging to A cross A, now such that already we know that AB is related to CD. So when AB is related to CD beta, that means it can be written as A plus D is equal to B plus C. Okay, A plus D is equal to B plus C. Now only what we have to do is we have to turn and shift the order. Now look here, beta, what is the order of writing right now? I told yesterday also, one more time I am revising. Look here, beta, A, B, C, D is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 order is there. Okay, that means what? You are taking A with B, 1 with 4, and then B with C, that is 2 with 3. Yes or no? 1 with 4, 2 with 3, you are taking the order. AD, BC, you are taking the order. 1 with 4, 2 with 3, you are taking the order. Now here, what you have to do? Now 1 with 4, 2 with 3. That means what? Now if CD will come in front, then CD, AB will be written. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 will come. Then what is the order you are going to again maintain? You need CB and DA. Okay, that means you have to do something so that it will come CBDA. CBDA. So what we are going to do first, should I explain this one more time, or you have understood the order beta? You see A, B, C, D. A with D means first with 4, second with 3rd. Now you have to make it symmetric. To make it symmetric beta, what you have to do? You have to first write, for symmetry, you have to write CD is related to AB. Yes or no? When AB is related to R, then B is related, AB is related to R, then BA related to R, then this is the case of symmetry now. So here A comma B related to CD, then reverse of it will be CD related to AB. Reverse of it will be what? CD related to AB. And that is what you have to prove. But you have to prove it by condition. So first what you will do, you know that in an equation, left side is equal to right side. So what you can do, you can shift this side, this place. It is again in an equation, left side, right side. So we can shift the order anytime. Now we know commutativity with respect to addition. So what we will do, we can write it like this. Only one also you can change. When you are changing one beta, what will happen? It will become D plus A, or so now you can be able to take D plus A because A plus D is there. So one only if we will change, one also we will change, we will be getting it. So we can write like this by commutativity with respect to with respect to addition on an, I'm taking generalization. Okay, now here beta BC plus B is equal to D plus A. That means you take CD 1 with 4 beta. This will also change anytime. What we have done is, like, if I will change one side of equation, then I have to change second side of equation to maintain the order of the equation. For that we applied commutativity. Now you can change the order of commutativity anytime. Means exactly what you are doing is C plus D. C plus B is equal to A plus D will come, and then CD and AB will be taken. So this order maintenance is in your hand. So after this, no need to describe that again you are using commutativity. Once you have used commutativity in left hand and right side, so that right hand side, it is enough to just go through the content. So now directly you can say, because it is coming with first with fourth, second with third. First with fourth, second with third. So it is very important that one of the orders should be reversed. Okay, so here the correct order should be like this. Okay, then only it will come with CD and then AB. Okay, and then you will say that AB reverse BC, so BA, so the content will not be exactly going to be problematic. So here only one, if you will be changing, it will be exactly capable of giving you the answer. So directly we can say now CD. Understood or not? Quickly tell me, Maheshwal, understood? So better directly now we can say now CD is related to AB for all ABCD belongs to A cross A. Understood or not? Better tell me fast. Everyone tell me clearly because I'm explaining it very slowly. I'm taking my time and explaining. Vishika told she understood. Others, better please tell me you understood or not. Okay, Farhana, Harini Bala, Harish, everyone is telling they understood. What about others? Beta understood? Okay, Maheshwal said he understood. Very good, Beta. So this is what I'm wanting from you, that you should be representing it more than, better than me. If you will represent better than me, na, believe me, I'll be the most happiest person on this earth. So this part is over. So now final statement we have to write, that is, thus we will say AB is related to CD. Thus AB is related to CD. Then okay, AB is related to CD. Then sign we will put CD is also related to AB. CD is also related to AB for all AB comma CD belongs to A cross A. Hence, R is symmetric on A cross A. Okay, beta. So symmetric part proving is very easy. So we have proved symmetric part. Only what you have to done, what you have to do here, beta, commutativity with respect to addition you apply. First, what you have to do, shift left to right, right to left. Okay, because in an equation, left side is equal to right side. After that, beta, commutativity apply, the order will reverse, and then you know self-understood that one of the order will be exactly again reversed, and then you have to pick 1 to D, second to 1 to 4th, second to 3rd. And by that, just you know that this part will be coming. So you just write that section and symmetry part will be over. But you have to remember these type of addition and multiplication. For multiplication also, it will be exactly capable of proving the point. Okay, for multiplication also, it will be capable of proving the point. So addition and multiplication, both will be proved with the help of this beta. Now I am erasing that previous section. Only I want to know that 2 comma 5 we have to check the equivalence relation. 2 comma 5, 2 comma 5 we have to check the equivalence relation. Fine. Now we will go for transitivity beta. I'm not erasing the question better. So transitivity. For transitivity, what we need beta? For transitivity, we will say, okay, A comma B, C comma D, E comma F. Now we need 3. In transitivity, what we were doing, we were taking 3 elements. A, B, C belongs to set of natural number or integers. But an ordered pair must belongs to A cross A. For all A, B, C, D, E, F must be belonging to A, then only beta they will be belonging to, their ordered pair will be belonging to A cross A. Okay, that content we have written. Now we know that AB is related to CD. So when you are writing AB is related to CD, then here I forgot to write, let AB is related to CD, then what is, it will be written as A plus D, first with fourth, second with third. Take it as equation 1. Okay, first with fourth, second with third. Take it as equation 1. Then CD related to EF. Then again you are going to write first with fourth. That is C plus F will be equal to second with third, D plus E, equation 2. Okay, now add equation 1 and 2, right? Adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and equation 2. So when you will add equation 1 and 2, what you will get, beta? A plus D is equal to B plus C, C plus F. So one time itself I'll add what is there to add, like that. So children like it. So directly we will write A plus D plus C plus F is equal to B plus C plus D plus E. Okay, now which one can get cancelled? C and C will get cancelled, D and D will get cancelled. Now what is coming? A plus F is equal to B plus E. Now you see the order, beta. Here we will apply commutativity with respect to addition. Once we will apply commutativity with respect to addition, it will exactly again reverse its order. Okay, any one of the order we can reverse because we want A with B and E with F. So what we will say, using commutativity with respect to addition, it will become F plus A on n, beta. So commutativity with respect to addition on n. So directly this order will also change because equation left side, right side, both I am changing. But beta, again we can change the order and finally say that therefore AB is related to EF. Okay, this order, what I did, I created a balance equation, both side I turned, and after turning, I will automatically turn one so that I can get the content. So therefore, what we have seen, when AB related to CD and for all ABEF belongs to A cross A. Okay, so AB related to CD, CD related to EF. Then AB is also related to EF. For all AB, CD, EF related to A crossing. Hence, R is transitive on A crossing. Okay, so we have proved reflexivity, we have proved symmetry, we have proved transitivity. Now, beta, after proving reflexive, symmetric, and transitivity, now it is our work to prove that it is equivalence relation. So now, final statement, what we are going to write? Hence, R is an equivalence relation on A cross A. R is what? Equivalence relation on A cross A. So we will write hence R is an equivalence relation on A cross A. Now beta, we have proved that one, but the last part of the question is asking for equivalence class. What asking for? Equivalence class 2,5. Equivalence class 2,5. So with proud, what work we are going to do is, first we will create a bracket and we will write, okay, 2,5 will be there. So for 2,5, we must know that xy must belongs to. So first element, I told you in an equivalence class, this is exactly representing by So if A is related to B, sorry, A is related to B, then this value is given, B value is given as 2 comma 5. If X is related to Y, then Y is exactly this one. So it will be belonging to A cross A. Okay, it will be belonging to A cross A such that I told you now, XY will be written first and related to 2 comma 5. So this content writing is very important. Now you can write 2 comma 5. Always write 2 comma 5 in bracket. It will be written as XY belongs to A cross A such that here now first with fifth, fourth, sorry, x plus 5 is equal to y plus 2. Now you have to convert y order. So what you can write here? You can write, okay, instead of y, you can write x plus 3. So here shift this side and this one will become y will be equal to x plus 5 minus 2. That is y is equal to, that is y is equal to x plus 3. Now it is no longer in x, now no longer